very spooky interview we have coming up now with the Michigan Science Center's Director of Programs, Anna Sterner. They have some new Halloween-themed programming that's coming up Saturday, October 16th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And what's even scarier about it is that it's free and open to the public. We're now joined by Anna on the program. Anna, thanks for being with us.
Thanks so much for having me.
So tell us about the truly horrifying experiences that are ahead for those looking for a scary but scientific weekend of fun here in Michigan.
Yeah, super spooky stuff, right? So
Yes.
we are celebrating Halloween a little bit early this year, but we love this time of year because October is Halloween. It is one of my favorite months of the year, but it's also National Chemistry Month. So in honor of that and in honor of this spooky season, BASF actually sponsors an annual free day so that people can come to the Science Center absolutely for free with their family and do some hands-on chemistry and watch us do all sorts of spooky Halloween, but also definitely science-themed stuff around the building. So that is this Saturday. We do have a limited number of free tickets available that people can still reserve if they visit our website. So if you go to the Michigan Science Center's website or visit us on any of our social media channels, you can find a link to those limited number of free tickets that are still available because that is this Saturday, so tomorrow.
Yeah, it's coming out quickly, and if you want to get those tickets, you want to learn more information, as Anna said, they're going in quickly. There's only a limited amount of free tickets that are being provided through support from BASF, and you can find those tickets on the Michigan Science Center's website at mi-sci or mi-sci.org and learn more about all the programming they have coming up on that free day on Saturday, October 16th. That is tomorrow from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. And Anna, what are some of the programs that will be available at this free day over there at the Michigan Science Center?
Yeah, so it's all chemistry all the time this weekend. And so we have a really awesome stage show that's going to happen on our main science stage. It's our main theater. You can't miss it when you're here in the building. And we're doing a show that we call Creepy Chemistry or Extreme Pumpkin Carving. We love this show because instead of carving up these pumpkins like you might normally do at home, we are going to carve them up using some pretty cool chemical reactions. And so I brought a couple of them with me today if you want to check them out.
Absolutely, yes. Let's go through it.
All right. We'll get started with the first one, but since we said this is chemistry, a little bit of lab safety materials required here, so I'm going to go ahead and drop down my goggles. BASF sponsors these kids' labs at the Science Center and sponsors this day to talk about chemistry, and they really want to spread the word about the importance of lab safety as well. So the experiment that I'm about to do is a little bit dangerous. This is not one of those hands-on activities that people will try while they're here. Yeah. Definitely want to watch this one from a safe distance, or hey, virtually works too, right? But we've got some pretty hazardous chemicals that we're going to use for these experiments. In my first one, we call this one the Genie in a pumpkin. So this pumpkin's been growing all year, and we actually trapped a genie inside. And our goal here is just to get it out. How do you normally get a genie out of a bottle? Are you familiar?
Yeah, you got to rub the bottle, right?
Yeah, let's go ahead and just give that a try, right? Give it a little rub. Not seeing much. Let's go ahead and take a peek inside. Maybe we can figure out what's going on. And
whoa,
look at that.
Oh my, yeah, the genie is loose now.
Deal.
Oh boy.
The genie is loose, right? Something's going on.
Yeah.
Now, we definitely don't want to be spreading the word that this might be magic, right? Because we're all about science here. So there is something scientific going on. We see some sort of reaction taking place. And if you were here in the studio, you could actually feel how hot this reaction is. This is a exothermic reaction, meaning that it releases heat. And so that is actually a lot of steam that you saw coming out of the pumpkin. The trick behind this one, and this one is just for you guys at home to know the trick behind it. We're not going to be revealing this during our stage show. I'm going to go ahead and show you how I did it. Now, here on the table, I have a clear beaker. So instead of using the pumpkin, which was a little bit tricky to see through, I actually, before we got started today, just dangled something inside the pumpkin and kind of held it tight with the lid. When I took off the lid, that chemical fell inside, and it actually caused my two ingredients to mix together and formed this chemical reaction, which reduces or releases all that steam. It's super messy, but super fun, which is why you definitely want to check it out here at the Science Center, since you will not want to try this one at home.
No, especially not. You don't, and plus, you don't want to release the genie at home either, because sometimes it's a good genie, sometimes it's it's like Robin Williams and Aladdin, but other times it could be an evil genie too, and you don't want that.
You super don't know, right? It's best to leave the experimentation to us here. We can figure it out next year, right? We can always put those genies back in the pumpkin.
Absolutely. So
we've got one more. We got one more here. Now, the chemical that I used is actually another really popular chemical experiment that people call elephant toothpaste. Have you heard of that one?
I have, yes.
Oh, yeah. So if you guys are familiar with some of those YouTube channels, people are always breaking the record for how to do the biggest elephant toothpaste. We're not going to do the biggest elephant toothpaste here, but seasonally, we're going to do that reaction right here inside the pumpkin. So the chemical you use for elephant toothpaste is actually hydrogen peroxide. In this pumpkin, though, I've added one extra ingredient before we add in our secret ingredient, which will release it. But this time I added dish soap. So you might be familiar with what's going to happen when I go ahead and pour in our secret ingredient. This time, go ahead, pour it in, stick on our lid, and our pumpkin is slowly going to start oozing that big hot pile of colorful foam. So this reaction is super fun. Like we said, these are all ones that we'll be doing here on the science stage, but these ones are not safe for people to try themselves, which is why we also have hands-on chemistry activities that people can try too. So BASF sponsors kids labs that actually happen every day here at the Science Center that we are open, not just on our free day. So if you're not able to get one of those limited number of free tickets for this Saturday, you can still do a hands-on kids lab activity with us any day for the rest of the year, just by coming to the Michigan Science Center with your family.
And so what are some of those hands-on opportunities that kids will have available to them and families will have available to them when they do attend tomorrow's free day over at the Michigan Science Center from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. They can get, of course, tickets for at mi-sci.org.
Now, after you check out our creepy chemistry show, there are actually going to be 3 different kids labs that we'll have set up around the building. Of Halloween Classic is that we are definitely going to be making slime and teaching you a little bit of the chemistry behind it. You'll get to take that slime home with you thanks to BASF, along with one of these kid lab backpacks that has your own set of safety equipment and a lab notebook and a pencil in there. We also have an activity where people are going to solve a science mystery using chemistry. So that one, we have a science mystery set up here in the building, and you're going to help to figure out who did it. So who did the mystery or who committed the mystery by using chemistry or a process called chromatography, investigating color science. The last one is we're also going to be extracting DNA from various fruits and vegetables while we're here too. So we'll be trying to extract pumpkin DNA, strawberry DNA, and apple DNA, all by using chemistry. So those are all ones that you will get to try if you come stop by tomorrow while we are open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
We're joined by Anna Sterner. She is the Director of Programs at the Michigan Science Center. They will be holding their free day at the Science Center tomorrow, Saturday, October 16th, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., made possible with generous support from BASF. But those free tickets that are available, they are going quickly. There is a limited amount. You need to go get them and make reservations in advance, despite the tickets being free, at mi-sci.org. That is mi-sci.org, where you can get tickets for this. And they have programs all throughout the day, 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. So the stage show, when will that be in the day? If people are interested in just going for the stage show, when will that be? And then when are the rest of the more hands-on programs and other programming throughout the day going to be?
The hands-on programs will happen all day long. Those will be set up and they'll be ongoing for the entire time that we're open.
Okay.
And the stage show will happen 3 times throughout the day. So it'll happen at 11:30, 1:30, and 3:30 p.m. So no matter what time you're able to stop by, once you make your reservation, you will get a chance to see that show down on our main stage. Like we said, you can't miss it. Plenty of room for people down there on that stage. And like you said, the tickets are limited, but if you're not able to stop by tomorrow, this stage is, or we also reduced admission prices through next Thursday. So you can also experience this show on Sunday if you were to stop by. We'll be open for $12 admission no matter what is your age. So children or adults, it's always going to be $12 through next Thursday, because we know that since we have to limit capacity for safety reasons right now, maybe not everyone will be able to stop by on Saturday while we are open for free. But we want as many people to be able to check out this really cool Halloween themed activity as possible. And we change our programming all the time as well. So if you're not able to stop by this month, stop by next month. We change our kids lab every month throughout the year so that people can actually stop by and try something new every time they visit us. It's also another reason that buying a membership here to the Michigan Science Center for just $99 for your family is a great way to support the Science Center, but also to get to experience all the different things we offer throughout the entire year.
We're joined by Anna Sterner. She is the Michigan Science Center's Director of Programs. The Science Center will be holding its admission-free Community Day tomorrow, Saturday, October 16th, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. At their Michigan Science Center location. You can get those tickets in advance at misci.org. That's mi-sci.org. There are a limited number of those free tickets as well. And just for reference, as Anna had said previously, their hands-on programs will be going on all throughout the day, and then they will have that special stage show. As you can see, if you're just tuning in, she's done some demonstrations already of a couple of things that you'll see during those stage shows, which will be at 11:30 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 3:30 p.m. So plenty of genies will be released, and there will be a whole lot of elephants that will have very clean teeth by the end of the day with all that elephant toothpaste that they're making. So Anna, what other programs outside of course, this Halloween Spooktacular that you have over there at the Michigan Science Center, what other programs this fall are available for kids and families and for other people in the public to explore and to have some hands-on experiences with as well at the Michigan Science Center?
Like we said, there's always something new going on, but right now there's actually a really special exhibit up on our traveling exhibit hall. It's our 4th floor. It's called Math Alive. This exhibit is only here until April, and so there's only a limited time that you can stop by and see it, but it is all about math in real life. So it explores the math behind extreme sports like snowboarding or mountain biking, the math behind fashion design or architecture, and there's all sorts of really cool interactive exhibits up there. It is included with general admission, so if you stop by for a field trip or for a visit with your family, we highly recommend it. Like we said, it's only here for a very limited time, and we are really excited to be hosting it before it moves on to its next location.
We're joined by Anna Sterner. She is the Michigan Science Center's Director of Programs with us on the MegaCast. Of course, again, their admission-free Community Day, as they get spooky, will be tomorrow, October 16th, 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. Those free tickets are made possible with generous support from BASF. They do encourage costumes as well when you attend tomorrow. But of course, despite the tickets being free, you do need to register online so that they can make sure that they don't go over their allocation of those free tickets through BASF. To do that, go to mi-sci.org. That is mi-sci.org. And Anna, just another couple minutes with you before we'll say goodbye today. Anything else that would be interesting for our audience to know about the free day on October 16th from 10 to 4, or any other programs that are upcoming over at the Michigan Science Center?
Yeah, like we said, so much stuff going on here. If you guys are looking for something to do with your family, or you know an educator who might be looking for a field trip experience, the Michigan Science Center is back open. We had been closed all summer, and so we're really excited to gear up with all the new programs that we've been developing over the last 3 months. So no matter when you stop by, there's going to be activities going on all around the building, some of them hands-on, like engineering in our Spark Lab invention space. Some of them maybe do not try this at home, like some of our stage shows. That's definitely what we're known for here. But there is something exciting for no matter how old you are and no matter when you get to stop by. We definitely hope to see as many people as possible, because it just hasn't been the same being closed all summer without seeing all of the fun groups inside the building and all the kids running around as well.